What's up, nail crew? Today we're going to e-file off gel polish. A couple of my nail friends had asked me how I e-file off my gel polish. I have videos on how I e-file off my builder gel and how I e-file off my dips, which I'll link in the description. And I wanted to talk about today how I e-file off my gel polish. So I started with the Pana 3X coarse safety bit. And I use the technique that I learned from Young Nails watching their YouTube videos, where you feather along right through the center of your nail with the e-file bit and kind of feather down just the center and then go around the sides. Now, I started with this carbide bit, which is the same bit that I use to take off my dip powder and my builder gel. So I thought this would be a good bit to try to start on. It's been a while since I e-filed off gel polish, so I wanted to see, okay, let's see if this bit is gonna work the best like it does for builder gel and dip powders. So I'm going around and it's coming off pretty easily. I'll say I started at first on my thumb at about 10 to 12,000 RPMs, and that was not enough. So I went up more to the 15 to 20,000 RPM range, and I thought something feels a little bit off about this. I mean, it's working, but I felt the sound was a little bit funny that it was making. So I thought, oh, I have the ceramic bit, and it is a Tornado ceramic bit, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be really, really good. I have this good feeling. So I started using it, and I started low. I started around 10,000 RPMs again. So it started e-filing off really well, but it was a little bit slow, and I thought, all right, I'm gonna up this speed. So I upped it to more the 15. I was playing around like the 15 to 20,000 RPM range, and it was so good when I was up in that range. And I think what it has to do with too is like how gentle of a touch you have. I have a bit of a rough touch, so I have to be careful when I put the drill up really high because I am not delicate with anything I do. So I really have to be very careful with the e-file, and you do not want to be pressing down hard when you are e-filing off gel polish, builder gel, dip, anything. You never want to be pressing the e-file hard into your nail. You never ever want to feel heat on your nails. So I started back in the middle of my nail on my ring finger, doing the feathering straight down the center of the nail with the middle of the drill bit. And then I went around the sides on my left and right sides of my nail and finished getting the rest of it off. Now, when I used this drill bit, I felt like I was in more control. I felt like it was a little bit safer with the gel polish than using the coarse bit. When I use that really coarse 3X Pana drill bit, that is great for builder gel, like I said, and dip powder. Gel polish is different, and it's not so thick. So I needed something with like a little bit gentler of a touch. This is just a coarse bit. It's not a 3X coarse bit like the other one I was using. So you can see me here feathering the middle. I had turned it up to 20,000 RPMs, and the color just came flying off. I didn't cut my hands at all since it's a ceramic bit. Once I was finished with the e-file, I took a hand file, I took the 180 side, and I just gently went over my nail to smooth out any bumps that I still had left from the e-file. And then I reapplied gel base and cured that, gel top and cure that, and I was ready to go with peel base and to start with my next mani. Check out this next e-file video, and thanks so much for joining me today, nail crew.